And moving on, as Russia expands security ties across Africa, China is expanding its influence via economic means. This week, Beijing announced plans for a sweeping zero-tariff initiative for African exports. It is offering duty-free access to all 53 countries on the continent that maintain diplomatic ties with China. The announcement was made in a joint statement issued after a high-level meeting between China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi and African officials in the Chinese city of Changsha. At the forum, Wang Yi further underscored the need for solidarity and self-reliance in China-Africa relations.
China and Africa must stand in solidarity and pursue self-reliance. We must remain firmly on the right side of history, proactively spearheading the course of our times. The stability and resilience of China-Africa relations serve as a counterbalance to global uncertainty.
In a message to the forum, Chinese President Xi Jinping said Beijing would provide more convenience for the least developed countries in Africa to export to China. This includes measures to improve market access, inspections, quarantine rules, and customs clearance procedures to boost trade. At the same time, China also pledged to train African professionals to implement these measures and to promote quality products from these countries. Now, the move comes amid growing trade tensions between African nations and the United States. U.S. President Donald Trump has imposed sweeping reciprocal tariffs on African countries, including up to 50% on imports from Lesotho, 47% from Madagascar, and 40% from Mauritius, among others. Although the reciprocal tariffs have been temporarily paused, a 10% baseline tariff remains in place, significantly impacting duty-free benefits. Under Washington's Africa Growth and Opportunity Act, the AGOA Act. Now, this has opened the door for China to expand its trade footprint and to become Africa's largest trading partner. Trade reportedly hit a record high in the first 5 months of this year, reaching about $134 billion US. Total trade allegedly touched nearly $300 billion last year. By comparison, Africa's trade with the United States was valued at around $72 billion last year. Still, amid its economic push, China has excluded one nation from the latest Zero-Tariff initiative, and that is the landlocked Southern African kingdom of Eswatini. The joint statement from Changsha clearly noted the exclusion, and this is likely because Eswatini recognizes Taiwan as an independent country, while China regards it as a breakaway province. China has repeatedly pressured Eswatini to shift its diplomatic allegiance to Beijing, but the southern African country has allegedly rejected Beijing's overtures. So while Eswatini stands apart, China's zero-tariff initiative represents its most comprehensive trade concession to Africa yet. With trade soaring and diplomatic ties deepening, Beijing is not just trading with Africa, it is reshaping the continent's economic alignments.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
$36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakarjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Kali radikali.
Japanese,
$4
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.